Sorry for the delay. It took me a while. I thought I did it already, but I did it to the Israeli, to the Hebrew class and not to your class. So I came here a little bit early today, and I started to upload all your lesson to YouTube. So let me show you for a second. In the recess, I will send a link again to the in the Moodle. But basically, there is a playlist called IDC 2022. Okay, and all of the lessons are uploading as we speak to there. See IDC 8th of December, and we spoke about SEO, and 15th December when we spoke about Google Ads. And 22, when we spoke again about Google Ads, and the last lesson about Google Display Network. So all of them are uploading or already uploaded to the playlist.
You didn't put the title of like which subject?
Yeah, each and every one. It's IDC 29 to December, Google Display Network. Then you have IDC 22, Google Ads. Okay, and IDC 15 to December, Google Ads, IDC 8 to December, SEO, etc., etc. Okay, so you have one playlist with all of the material. Show it for a second. Here, IDC 2022, it's uploading as we speak. It's big file, so it's taking a while, but I believe until the lesson, all of the lesson will be in the playlist. So you can just click on the playlist, see all the okay, this is the first. So what we are going to do today? Today we're going to learn a little bit about Facebook ads. So we spoke about search engine organic, and search engine paid search engine campaign. And now we're going to speak about social media. Okay. When I start, let's do a short review introduction to social media. You're a generation that was born almost with social media. Okay. Who is the younger here in the class?
Ben.
Ben? Ben, you're the younger?
I'm almost 30 years old.
Ben is the older. Okay. There is someone here is 22, 21?
23.
23? Okay. 21? So Daniel is the younger here. Now 21, basically, you were born in 2001, 2002.
What?
Facebook was established in 2005, if I remember well, 2004, something like that. Before that, I don't know if you remember or know, there were MySpace. Okay, it's an older generation of social media. Twitter was a little bit before that, but the big rise,
Messenger SMS,
ICQ, some kind of ICQ is in the 90s. It's one of Israeli first big exit, high-tech exit, ICQ. Yeah. And so basically, all the big rising of social media was around 2005, 2006, and then just go boom and below. And today, it's something every day. Social media is part of life. I'm looking at my kids; they are born into it. They don't know anything else. Okay, there is social media. It's like the internet. It's life. Okay, and when they are hearing that my father, their grandfather, doesn't have Facebook, for example, or things like that, so they don't understand how can you live without any connection to social media. But it's not been like that forever. And today, if we are thinking about social media, what is the biggest social media network that you know?
TikTok, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn? No, what is the biggest? Who have the most users?
Facebook.
Number one is Facebook. How many user, real user that really came or entering Facebook at least once a month? Facebook ad. What do you think? What is the number?
What, per day?
No, per month. At least one time per month. Okay, users that come into Facebook. Different users, different people that are connecting to Facebook, and at least in the worst case, okay, log into Facebook at least once a month.
1 billion?
It's almost 3 billion people. Okay, show you for a second.
How many people are in the world? 7, no?
8.
You are 8 billion? Okay.
10 million.
So think about the number. It's unbelievable. Let me show you for a second. Can you please close the door? If we are looking at the most popular social network worldwide, it's from last year. Okay, take time to all the system to give new data because Facebook doesn't give their exact numbers. Okay, and the other social network, but supposedly last year, okay, the number were almost 3 billion people. Okay, at least once a month, they're looking at active user. Okay, people that engage with Facebook at least once every month. Okay, so Facebook with almost 3 billion people, YouTube 2.5. Okay, now YouTube, it's interesting. Okay, why YouTube is it's a little bit interesting. In my home, okay, the TV in the living room. It's of course a smart TV, and there is YouTube. It's an Android TV, and you have YouTube in the television. Okay, so it's one user. It's my user that connect to the television. But how many people are watching YouTube in the television? 5 different people.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's my kids. They have 3 kids, and each and every one of them have his own shows and things that he like. Okay, and sometime in the evening, it's me or my wife. So it's one user, but it's 5 different people.
So it can be like much more.
Yeah, so it's an estimation. It's not only my estimation. A lot of different social media experts talking about it, but the number is quite higher. Well, let's take my kids. They don't even have a profile, okay, on YouTube. They don't have a channel on YouTube, but they still log in all day and watch YouTube. They do it in my channel or in my wife's channel, okay? But they still look at YouTube. Now, if I'm scrolling down, let's say CNN, okay, or Fox News or whatever, in their website, and I see an article, a video article, and I click on it, okay? In most of the time, not all of the time, and most of the time, it's a YouTube embedded video, okay? Somebody upload the article to YouTube, and then they embedded it into a CNN or whatever. And again, when we are clicking on that article and watching the video, okay, we are not, it's not mandatory to log in order to see the video. If you are comparing it to Facebook and other social media, in most of the cases, you do have to log in order to see the content. Let me show you for a second exactly what I mean. Let's go to incognito view. Let's go to YouTube. I'm in incognito view on Google Chrome. Okay, I didn't log in to YouTube, and I can still scroll in YouTube and see videos and consume the content here, and there is no interruption. It's not mandatory to log into YouTube in order to see all the content here. Okay, in Facebook or Instagram, you have to log in order to see the content. Okay, it's working a little bit else, different. Okay, so basically, we can't know exactly what is the number, and we can't know for sure, but there is a big chance that YouTube have a lot more user engaging YouTube per month. Okay, now, so we talked about YouTube. We have Facebook, WhatsApp. It's another social media. Okay, it's something different. It's working a little bit different, but it's social media. YouTube and Facebook are not exactly the same. Okay, but it's another form of social media, and today it's more than 2 billion people that connecting to WhatsApp. If you are looking at the younger generation, okay, they are all day in WhatsApp. I'm looking at my older son, is almost 10. It's part of the basic engagement with his friends in the WhatsApp. It's the first thing he's doing in the morning, and it's the last thing he's doing before he's going to bed. Yes.
Do you consider WhatsApp to really be social media?
Yeah, it's social media.
What I'm saying, but by that definition, is
it's something else. It's look a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm saying is the Apple messaging app social media?
Yeah, it's social media.
Yeah.
Messenger is social media.
I'm saying text messaging. Traditionally speaking, the people consider that.
So basically, in the second that you have groups, in WhatsApp you have groups.
Sure.
Okay, it's not only me talking to Eric or me talking to you. Okay, so basically when you have groups, it's social media. And if I'm looking at my son as an example, okay, most of his activity on WhatsApp isn't texting to one of his friends. It's the school groups that is all the time talking, and they have groups for the friends from the swimming practice, and you have the friends from the judo, and you have the friends from class, and etc. and etc. And all day they are texting. So it's social media.
It's quite the athlete.
Yeah, something else we don't have yet. Maybe in the future. Ads in it. You can do a campaign in WhatsApp. There are some kind of bots that you can do, but it's working a little bit different. But basically, it's one of the major options, one of the major social networks today. Okay, and we have Instagram. Now here it's going to be a little bit interesting. Let's take for a second. We have TikTok and WeChat, okay, and we have Instagram. Now, basically, when we are looking here, okay, a second, and we have Facebook Messenger. Okay, so let us learn for a second what we are seeing here. Okay. Facebook Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. It's the same AI controlling all the data behind the screen. Okay. So basically, let's look at the class here. How many, okay, here, the first thing that they are doing in the morning is opening one of Facebook social networks. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger. The first thing that you are doing in the morning when you are opening your phone, boom, connecting to one of those apps. Only two? The rest of our liars? Stop. Okay. Most of the people in the West world, okay, the Western world, most of the people the first thing that they are doing in the morning is going to Facebook or Instagram or what? Most of the people in the Western world. Now, in the last 2 years, there is a big change, okay? I don't have, let's say, last month's data. Probably it's the end of the start of the new year. So probably in the next couple of weeks, we'll do have data about the entire 2022. But today, I believe, I don't know for sure, TikTok probably passed Instagram already or neck to neck with Instagram. And widget stayed probably the same. Who knows widget here? You already heard about it? No?
I think it's most European using it. Like a lot of
Widget is Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Widget is Chinese. TikTok is Chinese also. Widget is Chinese. Widget is something very interesting. Widget, there are more than 1 billion users in Widget, more than 3-4 years already. Okay? But most of the people in the Western country never heard about it. Okay? And you can go to Google App or App Store and download the widget. A lot of people that work in import-export businesses are working with widget on a daily basis because this is the main way to connect with Chinese suppliers and factories. Okay? It started something like WhatsApp. Okay? The start, if you're going about 2012, something like that. So basically in the start, widget was like WhatsApp, just texting groups. No?
It's a little bit different.
No, today is different, but
because I think that it's WhatsApp we're talking others, which I have it, but it's more like convenient to the WhatsApp and Facebook.
How many years you're using a widget?
Like my junior school, maybe 11 or 12 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, because it's not just asking other people the message. We can show our daily life. It's like Facebook.
Yeah, they did.
It's convenient, and
yeah.
the Alipay, we can use the WeChat to pay all the things. Just
It's like a digital wallet. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay, in my knowledge, I first knew about WeChat around 2012, something like that. I've been to an international convention about digital marketing, and there were a lot of Chinese there, and then they show us, told us, this is what we are doing.
Yeah.
Basically, as I remember then, it was more than something like WhatsApp, something like that.
Yeah.
In 2014, I've been to another convention in Munich, and then again, we saw people from China and then show us, and then it was something completely different. 2-year gaps and completely evolved. And then it was already in 2014, a digital wallet, okay? Everything that you are doing in Bits today or Paybox and that, they already did it then. And they show us, it was, you have e-commerce store inside widget. You can buy tickets for movies, buy your insurance and things like that. And you have there your social life, as you said.
Yeah.
You have all your moments, right?
Moments.
You have moments, and you can have your feed that you can show your life and you can see other. Something that's quite similar. It's like taking a combination to your mobile phone between WhatsApp and Facebook, put it all together, and add more advancing features like the digital wallet and things like that. And but if we are comparing it to TikTok, did establish to break through the boundaries of the Chinese wall. We are speaking, and today TikTok is conquering the West. And widgets, I don't know how to explain it, why they didn't succeed to do it, but TikTok became today, if we are looking at the younger generation, band age and lower, it's the most, the biggest social network today, and it's keep rising on a daily basis. More and more people are joining TikTok. Now let's think for a second. If we are thinking a couple of years before, we had Snapchat in the past that was very big and now less interesting, and other social media. And in most of the cases in social media, we have a rise, and then we have a decline, and people are switching to another social media, social network. Now, I can assume, I don't know for sure, but I can assume that in a couple of years from today, TikTok will have a decline and some kind of other social network that we never heard of, will have, will rise and conquer the younger generation, and then later the rest. Why do you think, wait a second, why do you think it's happening all the time? We have the rise of new social media, and then we have the decline of the others.
I believe, like, if you take the example of Snapchat, if you take the example of Snapchat, so you have Instagram and you have Snapchat, what happens is just like Instagram adds stories in it. And after you move to Snapchat, because you have everyone's searching to have one platform, not a few. So I believe that the next one will be, again, a mix of all what you're already using, maybe TikTok, Instagram, maybe Play.
Okay, so basically, nobody knows for sure, there are people that thinking about it and think this is the main reason, but the main reason why the younger generation is all the time connecting to new social networks, not the old one, something that is very basic, Who like to go to parties in the weekend? Ben is the nightlife Michigan here. So Ben, tell me, if you will go to a party in the weekend, and you will see in the line in the entrance, let's say 15 people, around the age of 50. You will enter that party. So basically, this is what's happening in the social media. The young generation, the young generation don't want to be in the same party with his parents. So all of the time, they are searching when the old generation is going into TikTok, then my kids don't want to be there. They want to seek something else, It happened before with Snapchat, and it happened with Instagram. It happened with a lot of different social media, and it will continue to happen all the time. Or if in some kind of magic way that I don't know how they will do it, they will find a way to make sure that when kids are coming in, or kids or the young generation are going into, let's say, Facebook, for example, they don't see their parents, Now, in social media rules today, maybe they will, think of something else. But today, when I'm going to Facebook, basically, I can see everything. If my kids are connected, I can see everything they are doing. They are not on Facebook, because Facebook is for older people, But this is the idea behind it. Now, if they have TikTok, and I'm in TikTok, I can see everything they are doing, So what they will need to do, they will need to switch to other social network that I didn't know she exists, And I didn't download it to my phone, and I don't know what happened. And it will continue to happen again and again and again, I believe, as long as we're living. Yes?
One of the things specifically about TikTok that I saw, which was interesting, do you know Gary Vaynerchuk?
Who?
Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yeah.
He talks a lot about marketing. Just to bring up one point, regardless of what you think about it, that one of the things that he had mentioned on TikTok, which is interesting, is that content is king on TikTok, whereas with traditional social media, let's say on Facebook or on Instagram or whatever it is, where people would follow celebrities or people who their friends and celebrities and people who they wanted to, they would choose to see specific people's content. When it comes to TikTok, because everything's driven by the algorithm and the behavior of the person will drive the next videos that they see.
Let's go a little bit deeper to what you're saying. Basically, we talk now what is the idea behind why every couple of years we have a new social media. But if you are going to go now to the App Store or Google Play, we'll see an endless list of social media apps that nobody heard of, okay, and didn't succeed to break through and conquer most of the people. So why did TikTok succeed where, you know, millions of apps are trying and fail, okay? So basically the idea behind it, or one of them, is that the AI behind the screen in TikTok can understand very, very rapidly, or very, very fast, who is Eric and what kind of content will drive Eric to stay in TikTok a lot of time, okay? And if you're comparing today, saw research about 4 months ago, something like that, that they compare the time on the use time or the average use time in each social media, okay? And they spoke that Facebook it's around 18 minutes a day, okay? Instagram, I think it's almost double, around half an hour, something like that, okay? And TikTok, what is the average usage time?
1 hour.
An hour and 20 minutes. And it's 100% the AI that know exactly or understand very, very fast who is Eric and exactly what he like to see. Okay, and I'm seeing it in my phone when I'm going to Facebook, even if I'm going to Reels. Okay, it's the same way to consume your content. So I'm going to Reels or going to Shorts in YouTube, and I'm going to TikTok. And I'm staying in TikTok a lot longer.
On YouTube, you say for YouTube?
I say when I'm going to Shorts in YouTube.
How long you stay on YouTube today?
It's a good question. I don't know. I think it's very long time.
Because of the similarity between YouTube and TikTok compared to others, as you say, like if you're on Instagram or Facebook, so you're limited by the people that you're following. So you can finish on TikTok, not.
Yeah, the idea in YouTube is a search engine for videos. Okay, this is the idea behind YouTube, and the idea basically in YouTube that you can follow, you can follow celebs and etc. But in most of the cases, you are going to your entrance and think about I love digital marketing. I'm interested in digital marketing. So I look at digital marketing videos and etc. And it's the same in TikTok. It's the same in TikTok. And then this is one of the reasons why in TikTok you can go viral very, very fast. If you upload the right content and that the algorithm or the AI behind the screen understand very, very fast that it's interesting for a lot of people, they will send it to a very big group of people. So this is the idea behind it. We won't go to the entire list. Okay, we have short time today. And basically what we're going to do today, we're going to speak about Facebook and Instagram and Facebook Messenger, and specifically or directly about paid campaign in those options. Okay, we have only 1 semester. We can't learn everything around those social networks. Okay, but the idea is to understand today and next week exactly how we can open paid campaign on Facebook, Instagram, etc. We already tried to do it in the past campaign on Facebook or Instagram? No? No? Only two? Okay, what was your experience? It was easy to do it? Was hard?
It was simple.
Simple?
It's about how much money you put in. It was more like I didn't have any credit purpose in it.
Okay.
Just like to try.
And what was your experience?
I would boost photos from our old company to gain some more reach and engagement, and then also promoting my website through Facebook ads.
And what was the result?
More traffic, but no real conversions.
Okay, in your case?
So me, it wasn't for conversion. It was just like about to promote like. I started the Instagram page. I had like at this time 300 followers. I just wanted to add like on the things, and I succeeded to get like 500 like on one picture. Okay, that was my.
One of the main thing that I'm getting from clients and students is that Facebook doesn't really work. When you're trying to do a campaign on Facebook, it doesn't really work. I'm hearing it all the time, okay? Almost on a daily basis. I spend a lot of money, I try, I did it with some kind of an agency or a freelancer, some kind of an expert, and it didn't really work, okay? It's working amazingly. Most of the people don't know how to do it. This is the basic idea behind the screen. If you're thinking of about the last couple of lessons that we talked about Google Ads. So we saw in Google Ads we have the simple option. You remember in the start when you open a new Google Ads account, I told you no, click below on the expert mode. Okay, it's the same on Facebook. You can do the simple mode. The simple mode is basically an AI mode. Okay, and it's the same rules applied as in Google Ads. If I'm taking Eric, I'm telling Eric, here, 10 clients, enjoy, promote them, and I don't tell Eric who is the target audience, what I want to achieve, okay, I don't show Eric what worked in the past, and etc., and etc. He can be the smartest guy alive, he can be the hardworking guy in the room, okay, he can be the most creative guy there is. It will take him a lot of time in order to succeed, to bring their clients, okay? But if I'm taking Eric and I'm telling him, look, I have here 10 clients. I'm going with him step by step. This is the audience, okay? This is the result I wanted to get. This is what I did in the past. This worked, this didn't work, etc., and etc. And then after I'm doing this, I'm telling Eric, here are the 10 clients, please proceed from this point on. There is much more chance that you will succeed, right? It's basically the same with Facebook. Okay? If you want to succeed with the campaign, we need to understand how the system works. Okay? This is what I'm going to try to do today and next week. And in the start, we need to open campaigns that are not AI campaigns, campaigns that will exactly focusing on our target audience, okay, and we establish what is the result, or we, let's say, choosing the right result that we want to get, and we are doing the optimization and telling Facebook AI, this working for us, and this doesn't work for us, and then the campaign will work, okay? Yeah.
Can you explain like the difference between like Facebook and Facebook Messenger? What kind of different goal? Like because you tell like going to go over Facebook, Instagram, on Facebook Messenger?
Basically, let's say we talk for a second for the presentation. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook Messenger, the same AI behind the screen. Okay, the same company, the same AI behind the screen. Now, all of them, if we are entering Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp or Instagram, it looks completely different. But behind the screen, there is an AI that tries to understand exactly who you are, okay? Exactly who you are, and think, what are your interests? Okay, what do you like? Why? What will make you turn on and send details or leads to a specific advertiser, what will make you buy a product, etc., etc. Try to learn exactly who you are, okay? And then we can show ads in each platform completely different. Now we have WhatsApp. WhatsApp doesn't have campaigns in WhatsApp, okay? So why did Facebook pay $19 billion on WhatsApp when they can show, they can, but they choose not to show ads over there, okay? Think how many hours a day you are on WhatsApp. A lot of time. So the AI behind the screen, read every word that you write on WhatsApp, okay? The AI behind the screen, see exactly on which links you are clicking, see exactly on which videos, when somebody shared to you on WhatsApp, you are looking, okay?
Also emoticons. Also emoticons, you can use, there's such a thing as emoticon analysis.
Okay.
I was watching this documentary on how this data analyst works at this company, and they can pretty much identify your personality, your likes or dislikes, just by the emoticons that you use. It's crazy.
Yes, I didn't know it, but interesting.
And that's why Facebook bought WhatsApp, because it makes the algorithm so much more sophisticated.
They have a lot of data. The idea behind it, when we spoke last week, or the last couple of weeks about Google, I showed you one of the lesson. One second. I show you this. This is all Google products, okay? The list go on and on. And everybody here in the room is using a couple of those services on a daily basis, okay? So it's a lot of free services that Google give us, and we're using it on a daily basis, okay? Sometime on an hourly basis. And all of those networks are collecting information about each and everybody in here, okay? To try to make the Google Ad campaign system more sophisticated, more correct, okay? So when we are driving, when using Google Maps or Waze, for example, we are telling Google a lot of interesting data about us. When we are downloading apps, we are telling Google a lot of different information about us. When we are writing emails, okay, and etc. and etc. And the idea behind it is the same in Facebook. So Facebook doesn't have all those services, but they have Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram and Messenger, okay? That if we are looking at the numbers in the Western countries, how many people did we see here? It's 3 billion, it's 2 billion, it's 1.5 billion, it's almost 1 billion. Okay, of course, most of the people have at least 2, if not 3 or 4 services that they are using. And all of those services are collecting data on us. Who is Daniel? What he like, okay? What will make him buy a product? What did he buy in the past, okay? And the AI is trying to figure out what he will buy in the future. This is the idea behind it. But still, the AI is smart, smarter than us, but he needs direction, okay? So why most of the clients that I have until today told me in the start, Facebook doesn't work for me. I can't get clients in Facebook, doesn't work, okay? It's completely a waste of time. In most of the cases, there are 2 reasons. First of all, it's what we talked a couple of minutes before, okay? They just gave the AI direction, a very wide direction, not narrow direction, okay? And they hope that the AI with no information and no data will understand how to bring them clients. This is the first answer to the question why most of the advertisers doesn't succeed on Facebook. And the second one, the second reason why most of the advertiser doesn't succeed, it's a marketing funnel. When we are coming, like Instagram here, okay, and estimation how many hours a day you are in Instagram? Probably too many. Too many? Okay. Excellent. Now, when you, let's say Ben, okay? Sam, with Ben, sorry. I'm 40. I'm too old to remember all that. Okay? When Sam is going to Instagram, for example, okay? Did you ever went to Instagram with an intention to buy something?
Never, no.
No. You're going to Instagram to see your friends or to see celebrities that you are following or to follow some kind of content that you like with your area of hobbies and etc. etc. You don't go to Instagram or to Facebook or to WhatsApp etc. etc. with an intention to buy something. Okay? It's not the same in Google, because in Google a lot of time when you're writing the best drone, you want to buy the best drone. You wrote it in Google, you told Google exactly what you want. Okay? So it's easier to do the campaign and drove sales through Google in that way. There is cons. What happened? There are cons and not only pro on Google, because the price can be very high, the competition can be very high. Okay? Now if you are going to social media, the idea in social media is to do a marketing funnel, not just to sell all day. Most of my clients try to sell, directly to sell, and then it doesn't work. It doesn't work because most of the users in the world didn't go into Facebook or to any social media with an intention to buy something. They are bored and they are scrolling the social media, and maybe they will see something they like, and then there is a chance that they will buy it. But if you are doing a very good marketing funnel, okay, marketing funnel that will start with some kind of content that will drive people to do an interaction with you, an engagement with your content. Then later on, in Hebrew we are saying cooking, or chef. You will cook your clients and feed them bit by bit with all of your reason why they need to buy your product. And then in the end, after we saw that they went through the marketing funnel, or a lot of time I'm comparing it to let's say a bridge that people need to follow. Okay, so we build a bridge with campaigns. Okay, bits by bits, we saw them more reason why they need to buy our products or service. And then in the end, they are doing, or they are walking through the virtual bridge, and in the end, they are sending us lead or buying the product. But most of my clients are trying, see here in the bridge here, so we have a lot of steps. Okay, we have a red one, pink one, blue one, and etc. and etc. Let's say that only the purple one in the end is the ad that telling you, here, leave me details and I will get back to you, or here, click here and buy a specific product or a service. Okay? Most of the advertisers are going directly to the last piece in the puzzle. And it's a mistake, because most of the people didn't went social media with an intent to buy. One second, Ben. Okay? So most of the people didn't go to social media with an intent to buy. So it's a mistake and it doesn't work. But if we are looking at a little bit different, what we need to do in social media is to work a lot on the engagement, make people trust us, make people look who we are, understand what is our service or product, and we need them to trust us. And then in the end, we'll tell, here, let's buy a product, a specific product. Basically, this is a marketing funnel. And basically, this is the thing that separates most of the agency, the digital marketing agency or freelancer, that they are doing a very technical work. They know how to push the buttons and how to operate the campaign management system, but they don't know or don't understand the whole logic behind it. It's the marketing logic, it's the same 50 years ago and it's the same today, okay? So they don't understand all the marketing knowledge behind it. They know how to open a campaign, but it doesn't say they know how to drive clients into your event in a second. Okay? And this is what we are going to try to learn in the next lesson and a half. So all of you ask questions, let's do one by one, then we'll do a recess, then we'll open a campaign on Facebook from scratch. Yeah.
So based on what you said about the procedure of making the potential client trust you and showing the reasons why you did it, whether it's a helmet or computer, I don't know. Yeah. On the course of how long, how many advertisements? Because
it's depend on the product. There are very simple products that it can be 1 or 2 ads and that's it. There are services, let's take for a second university. When you're choosing the university you want to learn in, you think about a lot of different things. What I'm going to do with the degree is going to help me in all my life, which specific place I'm going to learn, etc., etc. So it's a very long process until somebody makes the decision.
Yeah, exactly. It's a process that I'm going through by choosing what I'm searching, but when I'm seeing an ad, it's something that they thought would be.
Yeah, so the idea, so we can do both things. Most of the advertisers, what they are doing, they are going directly to the end. They are telling you, you can learn in IDC, okay? Well, the best way to do it is not telling you, go learn in the IDC, there is a degree in entrepreneurship or something like that, okay? The best way to do something else is telling you and show you why you need to go to the IDC. They will do an ad about the social life in the IDC, and then they will do an ad about people that already finished their degree and what they are doing with the information that they're learning. And then they will do an ad about specific groups that are in the IDC, let's say a real estate group, and what they are doing. They will show you different, peaks to different lessons in the IDC. And then after you will see all those short, ads, then they will tell you, go, we have an open day, come to the open day and sign in. So it's a little bit different. Now, we need to think on each campaign or in each product or service that we are selling, and what is the exact best bridge or marketing funnel that we want to do. Sometimes it's very short, sometimes it's very long. Okay, it could be complicated, it could be very simple, but this is the idea behind the screen. Okay? Yes?
Yes, it's like some kind of, from experience, do you have that kind of a KPI that you always put in, like kind of, from experience, what is the things that are telling to you, like, okay, that's the moment that I'm doing the last piece?
So it's a good question, but it's a little bit more sophisticated. That's what we're going to do. We'll explain today the basic of campaign on Facebook, okay? And I believe next week, what we are going to do in the middle of the lesson, we'll show how we can do an optimization to campaign, or what information I can take from the data that the Facebook ad manager is showing us to understand if my campaign is working correctly or not correctly, and how I can fix it. Okay?
So if you are setting up a Facebook ad, right, so you have social media presence on Instagram, Facebook, etc., you say it would be necessary to change your strategy instead of driving traffic to your website, let's say driving traffic to your Instagram or your Facebook, and almost not changing your business, kind of changing your business model instead of prioritizing buying a service, the customer buying a service product that you're providing, leading, like almost creating a community on social media.
You said it perfectly. The idea behind the screen in social media, okay, the idea behind the screen is community, it's social media, it's social, okay?
Yes.
So the main thing that we need to do is build a community, make people, we need to think all day, why will people follow us? Do they have any reason to follow us, okay? Do we provide them a content that they really want to see on a daily basis, or once a week, twice a week? Okay, this is the main thing that we need to think. So every time when we are uploading a content, we need to think, do really people want to see it on a daily basis, okay? And let's say when there is holidays, a lot of businesses are posting, have a wonderful holiday, etc., etc. Sorry for, who cares? Okay, who cares? You want to go to Facebook and see a whole feed of have a nice holiday, have a nice holiday, have a nice holiday. Who cares? Okay, nobody cares. Yeah. Okay, this is the idea behind it. So we want to consume content that is relevant for us. This is the idea behind it. And we need to think and be creative. What will make people follow us and want to consume our content on a daily basis? Now with social media, it needs to be short, it needs to be relevant, okay? And the idea behind it, we need to do a lot of content that we want to drive engagement, a lot of engagement. This is what will make people remember us. Think how many different stories and reels and TikTok videos and shorts and etc. you saw on the last week. It's unbelievable, okay? How much do you remember? Almost nothing, almost nothing. Okay, if I will tell you, write down the 10 videos that you saw last week, okay? It will take you a while to remember, and you saw so many, okay? But what you will remember those that are driving you to do some kind of engagement with it, okay? So this is the idea behind it. Do and engage it. Make your clients all the time, or potential clients or followers, engage with your content. Write you a comment, send it to a friend, okay? Do something after they saw the video. Even if they didn't do an engagement with the video itself, okay? They wrote something in their notebook, okay? You told them to do some kind of an exercise. It will make them remember you. Then, if they will remember you, then they will send it to other people, and the algorithm, the AI will understand that it's more interesting to a lot of people, then there is more chance that it can go viral. Okay?
Obviously, it's not black and white, but
it's not
in your personal experience, what drives the most engagement between videos and photos?
You need to try to analyze it per audience and per product or service. It's something. What will drive my father to do an engagement with a video? What will drive me? And what will drive my wife? And what will drive my kid? A whole completely different set of things. Basically, the minimum thing that we need to do, something that in most of the time it's short, okay? Minute and a half in most of the cases, not all of the time, but in most of the cases, okay? And it's something that make us do something, okay? So it's not only, yeah, nice, click like or scroll next or something like that. Something that will make me think, something that will make me, do some kind of engagement, send it to somebody else, talk about it with my wife. Now it can be something fun, it can be something sad, it can be a lot of different things, but the idea behind it, again, it's social media. So I need to try to start a spark in the emotions of our clients. Okay, it can be hope. I will teach you how to build a profitable business. It can be something sad, to tell a sad story. It could be something funny. But we are people. People are an emotional creatures. Okay? So if we want followers, we need to, in some kind of a way, to make our clients feel some kind of an emotion to us. And in the last election in Israel, Adar Mukhtar, you heard about it? Yeah. So Adar Mukhtar, okay, she, I don't know, 21, 22, something like that. Okay, very, very young. In less than a year of uploading almost on a daily basis content to TikTok, everybody in Israel know Adar Mukhtar, okay? Almost no budget, almost no resource, and everybody know who she is. Now, she's not ugly, but she's not the most beautiful girl that I ever saw. Okay.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Are you serious? What's her name?
Adam Mukhtar. I will show you it after the recess.
Okay. Show them the video. She shouts with the
Okay. So she's not, she's not a model. A lot of people say if you're not beautiful, you won't get followers. She's not a model. She's far from it. Okay. She's not wearing a bikini on the beach. Okay. She all the time with a dress cover up. I didn't say. I said she's not ugly, but I said she's not a model. Okay, and I didn't say that she's ugly. And Sam, everybody like different things. So. Exactly. Okay, but I didn't say she's ugly. I said it's not her looks that drive people to follow her. Okay, this is the correct sentence. Okay. Go. Let's take 15 minutes recess. Okay.
Very, very quickly. So I know this is a bit of a controversial subject, but I don't like him either. I'm just putting it out there. Mr. Andrew Tate. Okay.
Andrew Tate.
Why everyone hates him? I'm sorry to say he's a genius. Like he was bad on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. Okay, but he still dominated social media presence. He has a website that pretty much incentivizes young schmucks to upload videos.
We talk about it. Let's talk about Andrew Tate. It's interesting. Exactly after the recess.
Oh, okay. This guy.
He did. If you're speaking about social media, he did a couple of very, very good things in order to be very, very viral. Okay. We'll speak about it right after the recess, okay? Go, let's 15 minutes, then we'll get back.
He'll pay like his university students like $1,000 a month to post videos.
The idea behind it. Because today you don't know what is the right ratio.
He's a genius.
Yeah, I mean,
what is the ratio and how much money
like they came to a way that they do and I asked them how it moved.
Then open a No, you need more function. You need to upload a little. Try to, send clients and then.
אבל הקטע הוא שהם כאילו באו לפרסם את
show me what you do. Excellent.
So this is obviously like my campaign.
Excellent.
I go to Google Analytics and most of my users are from the US, which is good.
First of all, excellent. Good example. So it took you a couple of days with nothing, and then they started to show your ads with a 0 point. Amazing.
I even extended my campaign. It was going to end in a week, but I extended another month just because it's
doing well. It costs nothing. It basically costs you nothing.
Exactly. I wanted to ask you, do you think?
Wait a second. So seeing here how many valuable impressions you already get. So the algorithm like your campaign, and basically they're spreading it more and more. Excellent. Unbelievable. And it was very, in most of the case, I'm doing it the opposite. I'm starting very high, and then bits by bits, I'm going down. And you did the second direction. You started low, and you just waited. And then it started working. Yeah, interesting. Cool. 15 views. You see, as more people click on it, then they give you a wider impression. Interesting what will happen today. I'm curious. Nice. you can see on real time on analytics what happened.
That's true. Should I show you the metrics I chose for the audience?
Yeah, what did you choose there?
So website engagement, daily budget is $1. Once you click, fixed bids, A/B testing, first A/B, then optimized. Targeting the US. This is the part where I have a bit of a question.
You did only on desktop for now?
Yeah, because my mobile website is disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for this, there's no option.
Okay.
And I didn't do any marketplace audience, but why is this no option?
It's looking like first you need a marketing audience, then you can do, first of all, you need to choose an audience. Let's say people that work on your website, something like that. Only after that, you can tell Google, what is a lookalike? Lookalike is 1,000 people being in my website. Please find 10,000 people that are similar to those first 1,000. Okay?
That means I need pixels.
Yeah, you need a pixel.
I'm sorry because they told me my passport has some problem. So I need to deal with it.
Hopefully it will
yeah, I don't know why.
be fixed soon. No problem.
Thank you.
Bye.
So I have to get pixels, but I chose the industries that they work in, but I didn't choose like their jobs. I didn't choose like CEOs or marketing, but I chose the industries that they're working instead.
Okay. It's okay. For now, just wait. Okay? Just wait for now. It's going up. It's cost you almost nothing, so just leave it. Wait until Google AdSense approve your ad, and then let's start working on the numbers, how we can improve the conversion rate or not conversion, monetization rate. Okay, and what you can do in order to make Google AdSense approve you faster is upload more content. Okay, build more pages.
That's a good idea.
Okay, but for now it's looking good.
I appreciate it. Also, the content on my site that I'm targeting, it is. I wanted to show you ads. It's very clickable, so I wanted to show you.
Show me that.
It takes a while. I'm paying for like cheap hosting. So 5 days stock is 2023, and then you click it, and it brings you to all the 5 stock picks for.
Excellent. Good.
And it's like details about each stock, like their metrics.
Excellent.
And that's what I have so far. So I didn't find a way to add.
Show me the ads. We did A/B testing on 2 different ads. More. Excellent.
I mentioned the meta description, like they could see the whole sentence.
It's the verb. Good. Picked by the expert. You can try to do the text is good. Try on the ads. I like the idea behind it, but trying to find ad with someone, okay? A woman, it's better, okay? That you can see her more clearly, okay? A woman with a screen. This is the idea, but I want to see the woman a lot more clearly.
Like
bigger
picture.
Okay, this is the idea, but it's good. Just let it run for now. Okay, upload more content. Let's see, hopefully in a week or something like that, we'll approve your AdSense, then we'll start working on the monetization.
Perfect. If they don't approve it, I'm going to be so pissed at them.
It's only a process. It will take maybe a time. Maybe they will tell you don't have enough content in your website. Yeah. So build another couple of articles and ask them again. It will take a couple of loops with the process, and then they will approve.
I also
Okay,
copied their code onto my website. I got the plugin headers and footers, and I copied the code that they gave me and put it onto the website. That way they could do the ads.
Wait until they improve it. We'll work on it. Amazing.
Who knows?
So hopefully you won't need a new job. You'll have your job.
Bezrat Hashem. I'm also like.
It's not Bezrat Hashem. It's Bezrat Eric. You did it. It's not him. You did it.
I'm also trying to like open up a YouTube and then like have the videos on the site and also have it linked to the YouTube.
Excellent.
But that's gonna take a bit more trying to like.
Yeah, but wait, for now, if I were in your shoes, okay, let the campaign running, okay? It costs you almost nothing. So let the campaign running. And on the other hand, what you need to do is go to, upload more content. Try to do a little bit A/B testing with the ads, find different, the text is good, but try to find different pictures, bigger woman sitting next to the computer or something like that. Even if you need to pay for stock photos, you know, it's a couple of dollars, it's not something, if you're seeing good photos, so it's worth it. Okay? And that's it for now. Just do it.
I'm gonna work on the SEO side, then I'm gonna add more content.
Yeah.
Also, like, I got, I don't know if you ever get this, but I had like errors from Google Search Console that I have to fix. But
it's happening all the time.
It's a pain, but it's not a big deal.
What they
where
want
it
to.
is.
Most of the time it's nothing.
Two issues. Its text is too small to read, I think.
Yeah, well, it's basically, you said it yourself that the mobile is not excellent in yours. So
you have to fix that too.
It's not something.
It's not a big deal.
Amazing.
Perfect.
know Eric?
Yeah.
I'm teaching for a lot of years, showing students a lot of different things, how they can make money online. Most of them don't do and try nothing with the knowledge that I bring them. And every time that I see, you're not the first one, but you know, every time that I've seen someone that actually tried to do it, it was worth waking up in the morning and coming.
I appreciate it.
And it's good. You did it good. It's going to work. You know, of course, after we have data, we can improve it and make it better. But the idea is good and it's going to work.
Very nice. You suggest that I do other forms of native advertising like Outbrain too, or just should I stick with Taboola? Yeah.
For now, just Outbrain and Taboola. Okay, just that because today, as for my knowledge, okay, maybe I'm wrong, involved in all the time, but today, in my knowledge, in most of the cases, this is the biggest gap or arbitrage gap between how much money you need to pay. Sorry, in order to drive users from Taboola and Outbrain, and how much money you can get from AdSense and etc. So basically you can try to do other forms of campaign. TikTok campaign are very cheap, but you need something more video-like ads.
And my brother, he's good with video, so he could probably do that. But first, I'm gonna stick with this and see how it goes.
But well, the idea behind it that in the minutes that you will get approved on AdSense, then we can try, do monetization optimization much better, because then we can send traffic from that couple of different options, and we can see what send you the most conversion, the most give you the highest amount of money.
Meaning then I would try to use Outbrain and other advertising.
Yeah. And you can try on which countries did you do it? You open it where
only the US.
Only the US.
But it's so weird. I have like people from China that visit my site. Like, goddamn it. Like
yeah, but maybe they didn't came from the Taboola.
I'm not sure. I don't have pixels onto the site yet. So
no, you can see from
like here, like people from China, they ruined my website quality.
Most of the people are from the US. The US and Canada, US only. 25 for China.
זה נגיד, זה נגיד פרטנר משנות
אתה רוצה אולי
אני מחכה לוובסייט בשביל הספיק, אבל אני משקיע לך שזה לא להיכנס לדבר בספרות מדען, ועכשיו צריכה ללמוד לבחן, אנחנו מוכרים דירה, גם כדי לשחרר את האפשרות לעבוד איתנו גם, ולעצמם את הבית, ולקבל קומישן. נכון. ואני עושה דוגמה עם אדריכלים בעצמם.
עם מה?
עם אדריכלים בעצמם.
שמע, איך אתה מגיע לאנשים? איך אתה מצליח?
וואלה, אתה בהתחלה לא היה לי אומנים, לא היה לי דברים אחרי, בשבועיים השנים אחרי מה שתעסק בבוקר.
אתה לא יכול לראות בלינקדאין?
לא, לא, לא היה לי כלום. לא מבינים, אני חושב שהחסקית, זה מה שאתה ביום אחרי. ארץ, כותב פשוט.
So it's only the start, it's only the beginning.
רגע, זה, אני אומנים אחרי, אז פשוט תשכח במסר.
הם היו לינקדאין?
וזהו, ובשנייה אחי, עכשיו הבנתי שאני אומר לא לאומנים, אומנים זה סבבה, כי אני חושב כי יש צורך, אני היחיד פה בארץ.
כן, צריך מישהו, כאילו אתה לוקח את הכפפה, יש פה אינטרס משותף מאוד חזק.
אני גם שזה החלום שלי, כשאני נכנסים לקרוא פרויקט, זה להציע לאנשים, כל חודש יש לי רוצה לזכור את זה, או לבנות, אבל אם מספרים, כל חודש 10% מהכסף שמביאים לנו, אנחנו מביאים שהבחירה שלהם,
for best stock of
שיכלו אותם זה עוד מוסיף גם ערך גם להציע וגם להכניס אותם גם לשופטים שיתוף שהם עושים במנסות.
Okay, so let's go to 4, let's see.
This will bring us to 3 in the bottom.
Okay, excellent. So you need to send them to here. Okay?
I do in the campaign, it sends them to 5. It doesn't send them to 4.
So the campaign is sending them
sorry, it sends them, my bad, on 5, it sends them to the title, this one.
Ah, okay, so this is what they ask you. So they are going here.
Yeah.
This is the first. Okay, this is what they ask you. You show me your homepage. So excellent. So this is the first page. No. Okay. First of all, see, when you open your screen, think about user experience. See how big this area. You don't even see the title. Okay, and of course it's depends on how big is your screen on your computer, but basically you don't even see the title. This area doesn't tell nothing. You need to be very, very small. Okay, it's like a line. You can do a very small logo on it here. That's it, but doesn't really interesting.
Could I do it on Elementor where I make it smaller?
Yeah. Okay, now here, best stock picks for 2023, beat the market, excellent. Again, the picture doesn't really say nothing, it's very, very big, it's something small. Okay? Let's start. In the first page, already show one stuff. Already show the information of the first one. Okay, not only the introduction, first page, okay, already like that. Very well done. At least, okay.
I should combine both.
You need to do it more content marketing. Why did we choose Catalyst Pharmaceutical? Okay, and like you did here, market value, okay, like summarize the 4 reasons why we choose that. Okay, and very short sentence. Then write the big explanation. Okay, you can do in the end a short pro and cons. Like top 10, they did it very nice.
Trying to copy this. Trying to copy something.
You? Yeah. There are 400 employees. $100 billion each year, so it's a good goal. You see price at the bottom, okay, something like that, and in the end there are pro and cons, something very small, very, very short. So try to do change a little bit the content, sorry, and I have to say something very interesting. I thought it's a mistake to open now the campaign. Okay? There's not much content. What you did is very, very small. Because you have here that already. It's very low amount of data, but you have that already. You already have 60 people on the US. I saw there are only 3 seconds. Okay, so now you have knowledge to how to improve it step by step, and then you can see the rising. You're not waiting until Google says speeding the process and making it better and profitable.
So I combine, I add number 5 to the page of advertising, I make sure that I make the picture smaller, make the heading smaller, make this smaller, and I'm good to go. And I add it.
And then let's see, you know, Google Analytics. But the idea is
From 3 seconds.
you don't want this. You only want the they click, you want to give them one big option. Click on forward. Big and simple.
This might be harder to take out, but I'll learn.
Go.
היה לי גם הצעה עם מספרים משהו מפוקד, אבל אם ברגע שהייתי הולך לדיסק, הם היו אוכלים אותי. עכשיו אני מרגיש שכאילו, שמתי והשקענו כבר מעצמי את הדברים, גם אפילו עכשיו אני משקיע כאילו אני לא, כאילו, תודה לאל, זה יכול להצליח, לפחות בהתחלה לבד, אחרי זה, כשאני עושה כבר דברים, ויש לה פוטנציאל בסוף, אז כשהם להרביץ אותו,
So what you need to do basically,
טכנולוגיה, זה קודם שעוד שנייה, אני רק איתו לבד,
you can do it with element of
to hire people, כאילו כאלה, עשיתי אנג'ל. ניתן לכם לא משהו. ובן משכון כזה, רק אני חושב, אני צריך שלי ככה, משלים הפלטפורמה והמצב. טוב, יש אנשים, כל מיני אנשים כאילו.
The plates team builder.
Even though I'm using a theme already, it won't be.
Yeah, it's no problem. Be on top of so
I choose the page.
you can have a header. After we'll choose the header. You have here condition, display condition. The condition you can establish if it's going to be on all of the pages, only on one page, etc. So if it's going to delete the today header in all of the pages, on only a specific page, the same on.
Amazing. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Where are all your friends?
Yeah, I think I just had like when you told like icing, it made me like scared and I was just thinking, so what in case Elon Musk went Twitter?
I think you want to run for government. I don't know.
It's not
We'll change your rules.
Yeah.
So you have a WhatsApp group with all your friends? No? Maybe they just didn't invite you because you're Israeli. They don't know why did you try to come in this class and then.
You going? Yeah. Did you? Oh, what is it? Hollywood movie. I got it for free. I'm not gonna It's also, it's not like the coffee and the cut mouth is so good.
No,
it's such
not.
high quality. It's also That's fine.
Yeah.
It's also like, I'm sure that people like hire professional baristas.
Hold up, professional.
Did you call it? Yeah, that's a Greek coffee. Pretty technical. It's pretty good. You did it. No? It's where Yo Pro. They make the alternative milks this year. Is it to advertise the like either almond milk, soy milk, or cocoa? Yeah.
Wow. The second one will start.
Like new website.
So let's learn a little bit deeper about Facebook. You asked before about Andrew Tate. There is anybody here that doesn't know who Andrew Tate is?
I know that he's trafficking humans.
Trafficking
I see. It's great.
Is
the only thing that I know about him.
He's a world champion in kickboxing. Before he was trafficking.
He was kickboxing actually?
Yeah.
Everyone says human trafficking is bad. What if the person wanted to do human trafficking?
Of course, right?
Yeah. It's a facility.
So it's not a course about Andrew Tate, but it's a course about digital marketing, and Andrew Tate knows very good how to use digital marketing in order to make the whole world know who he is and listen to his courses and thoughts about women, feminism, and etc. Okay, let's understand the basic. First of all, he's a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. In the past, he was a two-time world champion in kickboxing. And so I don't know if it's a good idea to go toe-to-toe with him. Okay, and he did even a couple of mixed martial arts fights and etc. Basically, after he finished his career as a kickboxer, he went for Romania, and then he opened with his brother his first business, as I don't know the entire story. Okay, and the first business was a webcam porn business. What they did, they paid for a lot of Romanian ladies, okay, to sit behind a webcam, and they broadcasted it to the entire world for money. Okay, that was their first business. Then later on, they got very strong to the OnlyFans industry, and they have a lot of, again, with East European women that they are, publishing their whole content on OnlyFans, and this is one of their ways to make money. Then what they did later on, they opened a Hustler University, something like that. Okay, with a very nice name. Reason why name. And basically you can pay them a fee each month. I don't know how much money. Okay, and you can get their courses on how to make money out of nothing, and their thoughts about feminism, women, and etc. Okay, this is the idea behind it. Now, they did a couple of very good in digital marketing. I don't like the person on how he did it and how he make his money, but if I was speaking about digital marketing, one of the main things that make him explode and all the world know him, that he did an affiliate program with all of his students. So he told his students, okay, one of the best way to make money is sell my course, do affiliate marketing on his course, okay? So basically think about you. That's if I was telling you, if it wasn't an IDC course, it was a private course, then I'm teaching you digital marketing and affiliate marketing. And then I'm telling you, okay, take a link for my course that's, let's say, cost around $100 and upload it to all of your network in your social media, okay? Then send them a link to buy my course.
Like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. So it's like a pyramid, because the only way that you can make money is telling how much my course is good, okay, and encourage other people to buy my course. And then after they are getting in, they know that the only way they can make money is telling their friends how much my course is good, and then, the scale is going up and up and up. So it's not like it's exactly the same. A little bit different, but it's exactly the same idea. And this is the reason why he went so viral in a very short time, okay? Because 2 years ago, nobody heard of it, okay? Maybe a couple of guys in Romania, but most of the, or people that like kickboxing, but most of the people never heard of it, okay? And today, just throw a rock somewhere, everybody know him. When you have a lot of people that are spreading through social media, telling that you are the best, you have the best course for how to make money online, etc., then it's working. He's not the first guy that did it, okay? There were a lot of guys before that did it. It's some kind of a scam. I don't know if you can, if there is a law that forbid it, but it's some kind of a scam, because it's not really that, let's say, Daniel will tell your friend, I learned in the IDC and I really recommend it. It's not that you really recommend it, it's because you're getting money encouraging other people to come and buy a course on the IDC or something like that. Okay, this is the idea behind it. And it basically, in social media, what we need engagement. Okay, we said it before. We need to make the spark of the emotions inside of people. Now, every time you are seeing this video, it's one of the other. Okay, it's the same, by the way, with Adam Mukhtar. You or really like what she's saying, what he's saying, or you really doesn't like what she's saying or he's saying. Okay, and then you have a lot of comments and a lot of like and a lot of shares. Okay, and what you get? A viral bomb. Okay, because each video, it's not something very politically correct video. what he's saying, that women are lazy, and that women are, you know, just need to depend on their husband, that he's allowed to cheat, and women don't, okay, and etc. and etc. So of course you will get a lot of reactions, and it's working, okay. If it's my thoughts on how building a business, no, but it's working. Working for him, of course. You know, and he's a kickboxer, so maybe he got a little bit more, too much bumpies in his head. So maybe this is the reason why I speak nonsense. I don't know. So this is end with 8 in 5 minutes. Let's go back to Facebook for a second. So maybe some of you didn't visit Facebook for a long time. I'm also still going to Facebook in some of the days. Okay, let's understand in a minute the Facebook history, a very short explanation. Okay, you said it before, I don't know, I don't remember who said it, that Facebook stole Reels from TikTok and stole stories from Snapchat and etc. and etc. Basically, you're right. If you are going more than 10 years ago, you didn't have a feed on Facebook, okay? When you're going to Facebook, you didn't have a feed. All you have are profiles that you can go to friends' profile and see what they have on their wall.
How many years ago was it?
More than 10 years ago, something like that. I think in 2010 or 2009, they insert the feed, okay? Now the feed, it wasn't their idea. The feed come from Twitter. Twitter first had a feed with all the content of all the friends, okay? So the feed came from Twitter. Later on, they did a lot of different things, but one of the main things that changes that they did was the stories, okay? So they brought you stories. They took it from Snapchat, okay? The whole concept of stories. Then later on, in the start of the Corona, they insert the rooms. The rooms, it's some kind very similar to Zoom. The idea behind it is Zoom. It's like a group of people heading together on a video chat, okay?
Do you know anybody who uses that?
Hmm?
Do you know anyone who uses that?
No. Never heard of somebody use. But they still stick in it. Maybe they are, you know, hoping somebody will use, or maybe, you know, someplace somebody is using it. Nobody ever invite me to a room together on Facebook. Told me, come to my room but maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know. Maybe you get invitation to rooms in Facebook all day. Okay. So then they got the rooms. Now they got also the Reels, stole it from TikTok, okay, etc. Now we have more things that they have. Most of them didn't really succeed, but let's look in a short bit. Facebook Watch, it's trying to fight YouTube, okay, it's the same idea as YouTube. Again, doesn't really succeed, but this is the idea behind it. Marketplace, it's an idea to try to fight eBay, Amazon, and etc. and etc. They are not trying to fulfill the whole potential on the marketplace. Let's say adding pay, you know, the ability to pay and transfer payments through Facebook. Zuckerberg never invited me to sit on a coffee and discuss strategy with him. But I believe that the reason why they aren't, you know, using or implementing all those features, let's say like widgets that did it more than almost 10 years ago. Okay, so I think the idea behind it, that they are very afraid from how do you say that? They are very afraid that somebody in the US or the European Union will declare them as a monopoly. okay? If they are swallowing a lot of different services, okay? Payment, credit cards, other marketplaces, and etc., they already have a lot of power, okay? Think about 1 year before TikTok really spread to every place. So Facebook or Instagram were the big king of social media, okay? So they have a lot of power, and I think they are doing all the steps bit by bit, not because they can't, because they are afraid that somebody in the US or in the European Union will declare them as a monopoly and will force them to sell one of the social networks that they have, okay? Because they have a lot of power with them, okay? I don't know for sure, but I think this is the idea behind it. Now, there are more services that Facebook brought along the year, the groups and etc., and events, and more and more and more. And basically, what happened, it was something very simple in the start. You have your friend's profile, and you're just scrolling between your friends, and week by week, okay, year by year, it became like a very sophisticated monster. And the UX today, the user experience today, it's not easy. A lot of people that work in social media can't keep track of all the changes they are doing, okay? They are changing how you can interact, how you can do advertising and different things. And if you are going today to TikTok, okay, the biggest competitor, it's very simple. You go, you have videos, you scroll with your finger, and that's it. There is nothing else. It's that simple, okay? It's very, very easy. And so I think this is one of their disadvantages. And basically, we're going to speak now, of course, about a campaign. If you want to do a paid campaign, we need a business page. So let's understand in a second what are the differences between Facebook page, a profile page, and a business page. This is my profile, okay? Those are my kids. They are a little bit bigger. It's 2 years ago, something like that. And basically, when I'm posting content here, who will see the content that I have here?
Friends.
My friends and family. Okay, they will see my content. Okay, and if it's going to be very, very viral, okay, people doing engagement, maybe friends of friends, but that's it in most of the cases. Okay. Now, if let's say I upload post, okay. And by the way, this is me in the army.
You served
in 2003, almost 20 years ago. בשריון. Wait a second. Here, let's take. Cool what?
Well, I hear you talk.
Yeah, here about digital marketing. Wait a second, let's find something. Let's take this one. Okay, 1 second. I think it's got 36 likes. Okay, 1 comment, 1 share. Let's say I like this video and I saw the engagement that I got, and I want another 5,000 people to see that with video. What can I do? If I did it on my profile, my private profile.
Yeah.
What can I do?
What?
I upload this video, these reels, okay, to my wall, my private profile on Facebook. I like the engagement, I like what happened with it. Now I want another 5,000 people to see that video. What can I do?
On Facebook, you can pay.
No, it's my private profile. I can't do it.
It's only on business. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the idea behind it. So when I'm doing it, in a second. When I'm doing it, it's not me. I didn't upload it.
What'd you do?
When I'm uploading content, okay, basically it doesn't really say if I like the engagement or if I want to spread it more further. Okay, basically there is almost nothing I can. Okay, let's say this video, this shorts for example, 4 people share it, it's 9 comments, and the only way if I want a lot of people to see it, I can share it again. I can send it to different groups, I can send it to friends, but these are the means that I can do it, and they are very limited. Okay, in a second. If I'm doing it on a business profile, then Facebook is allowing me to go on the Facebook ads. There are a couple of different options, we'll speak about it in a moment. And then I can say, okay, I want 5,000 people to see it, I want 10,000. I want a lot more people to see that specific video. Okay, this is the idea behind it. Yes?
If it is the same AI with Instagram or whatever, still if it's private or not business, if you're doing the same video on Instagram, with like, I don't know, the same name that you're using?
The idea behind it, in Instagram is different. In Instagram, you have one profile, okay? And you can change the profile to a business profile. Okay, so basically in Facebook, what they did at the start, you have private profiles, people profiles, and you have business pages. Okay, it's 2 different identities. Okay, that was in the past. Now today in Instagram, they didn't say, okay, you can have your Instagram private profile and your Instagram business profile. You have one. You can make your private Instagram profile to a business page or business profile, and then you can do ads in your profile. Okay, or spread, get a wider reach for your content. So basically, if I'm in my private profile, only friends will see it. Maybe if it's very, very viral, then friends of friends. Okay, this is the most that I can get. Okay, sorry. And if I'm going to business profile, for example, okay. So the first option, the easiest option that I can have is here. I don't see because it's small. It's written boost this post to reach up almost 700 more people if you spend 110 shekels. Okay, so basically Facebook is telling me you can click here, boost post, and I will spread a wider reach, and 700 people will cost you around 100 shekels. Okay, this is the idea behind it. Okay, this is in my Facebook business page. Now, most of the advertisers, what they are doing, the same in Instagram, by the way, if you have a business Instagram, then you can click boost post behind your post. So most of the advertiser, this is what they are doing. Just clicking boost post and that's it. Okay? Now, boost posts have a lot of pro and a lot of cons. The pro, it's very simple. It's very easy. Just a couple of clicks, and then you get a wider reach. Okay? The cons is you're taking, let's say, a Lamborghini. Okay? You're renting a Lamborghini, but you drive it only in the city. So you can't use even 1% of the abilities of the car. It's the same here. When you're clicking boost post here, you get a very narrow functions, okay? That don't allow you to do A/B testing, for example. Don't allow you to try to figure out different audience, okay? Doesn't help you to choose different creative, see what works working better, to try different text or different videos or different pictures and etc. And basically, you rent a Lamborghini and you drive it in the city only 50 kilometers per hour. Okay? So why to bother? Okay? It's the same idea here. Now it's very similar to Google. If I'm clicking boost post, it's like the first option we saw on Google. It's the most simple AI option. Tell me almost nothing, and the AI will do the rest. Okay? You remember what we already said about the AI. Now, let's see the more sophisticated option. So we have the ads manager. Okay? Basically,
That's in Facebook?
That's in Facebook. I will show you in a second how we can open a new one. Basically here I can scroll with all of our different clients and I can see all the campaign that they're running now. What you see here, okay, it's a business, הכפר הירוק in רמת השרון, you know the junction at הכפר הירוק? No? No idea, it's not far from here. They have a big treatment swimming pool there. Okay, so the business basically what they're doing a lot of lessons to teach swimming for young kids and etc. And a lot of treatment in the water. Okay, therapy in the water. This is basically what they're doing. And this is their Facebook ad manager. Okay, and in order, the first step we need to open one. Okay, how we can open a new one when we are on Facebook. Okay, this is my Facebook. So I'm going here, see all the option here. Okay, then I can scroll down and I have ads manager. Now, if you never open one, okay, if you never try to open one, so the first step that you will have is only ad. Okay, first of all, you need to open a business page because if you don't have a business page, you can't do advertising. Okay, after you open a business page, then you have the ad here. When you click on the ad, the first step that it will tell you is to insert all the settings of your business identity, okay, in order that it can allow you to go to the ads manager. Okay, ads manager is Facebook more sophisticated campaign management system. After you will do it, okay, it's very easy, it's a couple of short steps. After you will do it, basically this is what you're going to see. You will see it with nothing. Okay, this is already a campaign that we already built, but basically this is how it's going to look. Now let's understand for a second the infrastructure of the campaign system. It's very similar, it's a little different, but the idea behind it, the logic behind it, it's very similar to Google and to other campaign management systems. We have campaigns, we have ad sets, and we have ads. Okay? Now, it's one after the another. Let's understand for a second. Click in here, let's this campaign. Okay, it's an infant swimming lesson. So I'm clicking this campaign. So you see here, it's marked me, I have one campaign. Then if I click the ad set, okay, now I see the, sorry, now we can see the ad set of this specific campaign. I will explain in a minute what is an ad set. And then I can see the ads, okay, the specific ads that are sending traffic to this specific campaign. Now let's understand for a second why they build it like that and what is the logic behind it. Each campaign have a lot of different ad sets. Each ad set have a lot of different ads. Campaign, you need to choose the objective, what you want to achieve. I want to get leads, I want to get engagement, I want to get sales, and etc. and etc. We'll do it in a minute, okay? After you told Facebook, this is what I want to achieve, okay? Then you're opening an ad set, okay? Now I want very few campaign. Why? Because I'm opening a new campaign when I have a new product or a service. If it's the same product, okay, even if I have a couple of different audience or couple of different features or etc., I will do it all in the same campaign. Okay, so if you see here, I have here it's campaign for hydrotherapy. This is a swimming lesson for kids. And this is a course for swimming for a pregnant woman, okay? And this is a swimming lesson for infants, okay? Yes.
Do you have the option to do like not only retention pixel, for example?
For I didn't understand.
Do you have the option to do like thing for retention and sale or only?
Yeah, you can do a couple of, but you need to open two different campaigns. Because it's a different intention.
So you do one for attention or one for sale?
If I'm heading back to what we said about the marketing funnel, so let's say I have one campaign with engagement. I want people only to engage with my ads. Okay, and then I have another campaign for sales. After people engage, then I want to drive sales. Okay. The two campaigns connect one to the other, but it's two different campaigns because the objective is different. So basically, when I will open a new campaign, I will open a new campaign when I have a different objective. Okay, it's a different product, different service, or different objective. Okay, and I want as much as I can, a low number of campaign. Why? Because every time I'm opening a new campaign, the learning of the AI starts from scratch, okay? Now, most of the clients that I'm coming to their Facebook ad, I'm going to see a lot of different campaigns, hundreds of campaigns that they did in the last year. Why? Every time they want to promote themselves, they're opening a new campaign. The idea here is to open one campaign. Sometimes I'm closing it, sometimes I'm opening it, because not all the time I want people to interact with my content, okay, or it's not the season that I want to sell, or etc. and etc. Okay, but it's the same campaign, because the AI behind the screen learning all the time what's happening. So basically, if I have, let's say, an infant swimming lesson, okay? So today they have a couple of different swimming lessons, and let's say that in 2 weeks they will tell us we are full now, okay? All the lessons are fully booked, close the campaign. Let's say that in 4 months they will tell us, okay, a couple of students drop off, okay, or we open another class in different hours and we want to fill it all over again and open a new campaign, okay? So if they are going to tell us that thing, I won't open a new one, I will activate the old one. Why? Because the AI already learned who is the clients, okay? Who will send leads, or in this case, it's lead campaign, okay? But send lead or buying the products or etc. and etc. And if I'm opening all the time new campaigns, I'm restarting the learning system. Okay, so the AI start to learn all over again. It's the same as the example that we saw before with Eric. Eric, those are 10 clients. Okay, now think that I'm telling Eric now, client number 5. For now, just pause the work on it. Okay, it doesn't want any more clients. okay? And 2 months later, I'm telling him I can do two things. I can tell him, here, I have a new client, open a new campaign, but it's not really a new client. It's an old client that just stopped and now want to activate again. Now, if I will tell Eric, you remember the campaign we did in the past, what you did, you wrote already, you managed to send in clients, okay? Do it again. So you have already the knowledge, okay? You can start from, he doesn't need to start from scratch. Or I'm opening a new campaign and I'm telling Eric it's a new client, okay? Start from scratch. It will take you more time to learn it. Yes, sir.
Even if it is a new client, if it's within the same domain as your old client, you can just change the target page and use the same info that you used.
It's a little bit more complicated because each ads manager is with the specific credit card of the clients. It's the client asset. It's not my asset. It's not an agency asset. So basically, if I understand you correctly, let's say today I'm advertising a real estate agency, okay? And after 6 months, they are finished with my agency and they move on. And if the ads manager, well, my asset, okay, in my control, and then I have a new, different competitor business in the same industry, then I can just, continue the campaign and change the website, okay, or change the ads. So it's not working like that because it's not my ads manager, it's the client's ads manager, and he gives me the permission to build in a campaign. And if you will stop working with me, then you will disconnect me and connect a new agency.
If it is your same,
if it's mine, I can do it. If it's mine, I can do it. Okay, but it's his credit card, he get the bills, you need to pay for the paid media and so on. So this is the idea behind it. Okay, so we said why we want low number of campaigns. Okay, each objective we want as lowest number of campaigns because we don't want to confuse the AI behind the screen. We want it in a second. Okay, we want the AI to continue the learning throughout the years, what is working and not working, if it's the same product or the same objective. Okay, and behind each campaign, okay, behind each campaign, we have a lot of ad sets. What are ad sets? Ad sets are the audience, okay? Each ad set, it's different audience. We are trying to tell the AI, this is the audience that we think will send us lead to that specific objective or product or service, okay? But we can tell the AI, try to do A/B testing between those 4 different audiences. Just for example, it's an infant swimming lesson. So we can do one audience, people that have kids between the age of 0 to 1, okay? The second audience we can do, because not everybody write in their Facebook, we have a new kid, so Facebook doesn't know the whole of the people that have new kids, let's say in Ramat Sharon area. Okay, so we can do another audience, only parents in a specific age group. If they are young parents, so there is more likely that they have an infant. Okay, we can do another campaign, another audience, people that already been to our website and click on the specific page of infant swimming lesson. Okay, things like that. And then we can try to do A/B testing between the different audience. Yes?
If, for example, I want to do a campaign to make attention or to make just awareness. From your experience, like how many, for example, I can do like 3 days and I will not be satisfied with what's happening, and I will turn it off because I'm not satisfied. But if I was waiting maybe 1 day or 2 days, like it was enough. So I'm asking if you have like
The idea is not how many days. The idea, basically, what you're asking, what is the minimum data that I need in order to establish if it's working or not working. Now, we're going to explain it much more deeper next week when we speak about how we can do optimization for campaign, but on the basic, look at here. You have results, okay? The objective here are leads. So you have here 6 leads on Facebook, 2, 12, okay, for example. You can see here the reach. Reach is how many different people saw that specific campaign, okay? 1,228, okay, almost 3,000 in that specific case. You have impressions, okay? Impression is how many times people saw it. So reach, how many different people saw it, okay? It's, let's say here, almost 3,000, but the impression is higher. Basically, some of the people saw it twice. Okay, so the ad twice. Okay, and you have the cost per result. How much money each lead cost. Okay,
so it's meaning it's times the result. It will be 751 times reach.
It's no. We spend here 90 shekels, okay? And we got 12 leads. So 90 shekels divided by 12 is 751.
So it should be the cost by people plus ads.
Yeah, somebody that sent us his lead, the cost is 751, but you see here, not all of the campaigns work the same. Here we got, 70 shekels for per lead. This is the reason why you do A/B testing and you try different things. Not everything is working amazingly. But you can see here the gap. When it's working very good, you can go to 7.5 shekels per lead, okay? And they say that the leads are very good. And when you're doing bad job, okay, you go to 70 shekels per lead. It's 10 times more, okay? This is the reason why we are doing, and you should do A/B testing all the time to improve yourself. Okay. Now, I will answer your question in a sentence, and next week we will do it more deeply. Basically, the idea behind it, I need a minimum amount of people to interact with my campaign in order that I have a minimum data so I can try to improve it. The minimum, it's a couple of hundreds of people that saw the campaign. Not everybody that see the campaign click on it. Okay, but the minimum is a couple of hundreds of people. It will try to give you the direction, the first direction. We'll speak later on next week a little bit deeper what is it saying. Okay, but if you're doing, let's say for example, if you're doing, for example, only a reach campaign, okay? Not you want to get a higher impression as possible, not leads. So a couple of hundred of people that saw it doesn't even tell you nothing. If you want to get leads and you see the cost per lead, then you have more information. So it depends between each campaign. And in some cases, in the end of the course, we'll speak a little bit about Google Analytics. So Eric, can I tell them what you did last summer? In 2 sentences, Eric took what we saw in the class and tried to do it, okay? And you already published a first campaign on Taboola, or what you did on Taboola? Okay, already activated this first campaign on Taboola. And you only got 60 clicks for now, something like that.
Why did you be like that? You only got 17.
17? Yeah. Only 17 clicks. Excellent. Okay. It's only the start, but we already have a little bit knowledge in our Google Analytics, and we saw that the time on site is 3 seconds. It's very, very low. So even if it's very small amount of people that saw it, okay, Then we can try to understand, okay, it's only 3 seconds, what we are missing, we did something wrong, okay, and we look into it in the recess, and we thought about a couple of small steps you can do in order to improve it. Okay, so it's depend on what you're doing and what you want to achieve. Sometimes you need at least a couple of thousand of people to see your campaign in order that you have the minimum data. Sometimes 17 people that click on his campaign and only spent 3 seconds on his site is telling us something doesn't work here. We need to improve something, okay? We are missing a very important piece. So let's be clear on the sketches here. So again, a campaign, specific product, a service, or an objective, okay? Ad set, different audience, okay? Each campaign contains a couple of different ad sets. Each ad set is different audience. We want to check a lot of audiences, okay? We want to do A/B testing, we want to try a lot of different audience, okay? The minimum in most of the cases is 2-3 on the basic, okay? And after each or for each ad set, we have different ads, okay? This is the idea behind it. Again, in the ads, we are doing A/B testing. A/B testing for the creative. It is working better with a video. It is working better with a picture. We are trying different text, okay, and etc. and etc. But the idea behind it is do A/B testing all the time. This is the idea, okay? Last time, campaign, product, service on a different objective. We want as low as we can number of campaigns because we don't want to confuse the AI. Audience, we want a large number of audience. We want to do A/B testing on a lot of different audience. Okay, ads, we want to do a large number of ads in order to have a large number of A/B testing to find the right ad. And in the end, okay, it depends on the objective, but it's come to that. When everything is working correctly, you can see here, one lead costs 7.5 shekels. And when things are not working correctly, and we need to improve it, we have a lead that costs 70 shekels, 10 times more. Okay, see the gap, it's amazing. Think about campaigns that running on thousands of dollars each day. If you have a gap of 10 times more, it's a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money, a lot of customers that you can get in the same amount of resource, and if you are doing a good job. And this is exactly the idea, or not the idea, the reason why most of the clients tell me it doesn't work for me. It's not good for me. Okay, it's too pricey. I can't find my clients in there. They didn't understand the whole system. They didn't understand how they are doing A/B testing. Okay, they didn't understand exactly how to fix it and improve it. And it doesn't work for them. Okay, this is the idea behind the screen. This is the basic thing that we need to do. We have only 9 minutes left, and I don't want to open a campaign and just do 2 steps and later on continue. So next week we'll start with a new campaign from scratch. What I would like you to try to do now, close your computer already. We have only 9 minutes, okay? So let's try, okay? Open, everybody here, open a new ads manager, okay? So everybody have Facebook, or some of you? Yeah, excellent. Go to your Facebook, open it.
You don't have for business. If you don't have
yeah, so we have 9 minutes. Let's try to do the steps. Yeah, well, okay. Let's do the process. The first step is to open a business page. Okay. So tell me that everybody are on Facebook.
I'm on.
You have that already?
Yeah.
So you have what you already said. So if it is okay, you don't need to open another one. Okay, you can show me on that for the sake of the course. Okay. So you can go on.
Yeah,
that's it.
I understand. So we create something.
No, we'll create a new campaign next week, but for now we have only a couple of minutes, so I want to do the basic of opening a new business profile and opening a new ads manager. I don't know if it's succeed to do today or to over next.
I should do just like open a Facebook without connecting my profile or to do a new one?
No, just go into your Facebook, okay? Go to your Facebook, and when you are in your Facebook, you see the 9 dots here? So you have pages. Okay, you have 9 dots, and you can click on pages.
Wait. I don't see it.
No, you didn't see it? No.
Business manager?
I have all these failed campaigns, so yeah.
Maybe they are doing it.
Yeah, it was like.
So here, just creating a page. You can create it for the business you are working on, or just a test page. This is the idea we have. Second video. Sorry.
Look, I was some access here.
Even if I want to market YouTube, you're posting new haircut things.
No,
Website's great.
Go back.
So now it's complete. So
I don't know why there's only one.
That's before I knew.
Yeah.
That's a true hilarious. These are from
you
a
remember? But they're all complete. It's complete or
They were working and then
yeah, so we already
very cool.
This is the ad panel. So sometimes you open it in the past.
I remember
So you can open one to the business you are working on, or just a test page for this is the
Naomi and Cologne.
then the basketball coach. Okay, and you saw what it is. It was all.
New lines.
So you can open a new page. Okay, so basically, the idea behind it, okay, for now, open a new page, you can do it at home, okay, it will be or for your project or even a test page, okay, but in order to do a campaign, we must have a business page. So open a page, okay. Next week, we will see the whole infrastructure and how we can build a campaign in the ads manager. Okay?
Is it shared to my friend list the moment I
No, nobody will see. Okay? Nobody will see. I will see you next week. I will finish now in a couple of minutes to upload all your last lessons. Okay? You already have the link in your Moodle, but I will make sure that it's on the top of your Moodle, the link to the playlist, and you have a playlist with all the lessons. Okay? שיהיה לכם שבוע נפלא.